extreme support for this particular topic in art form. Automatic writing is essentially writing that is produced from a spiritual, supernatural, or subconscious force, as opposed to the conscious intention of the writer themselves. It's an ancient occult practice. Psychics used to allow entities or ghosts to take over their hand and write through them. So you could see automatic writing as the art form of allowing things to be written through you instead of you deciding to write something. Perhaps you're familiar with channeling. Essentially what channelers do is they allow the frequency of another being or another stream of consciousness to come through their physical expression. Automatic writing is the written form of channeling.
Carrying savage weapons, lying hand kings attacking. The old lady waved, with the witch's hand she beckoned. Called the doctor, had me sectioned, but couldn't keep me in the section. Growling at the reverend, every time the blood of Christ mentioned. Prolonged and extended, my descent into the world of Mendes. Repentance, for this I have no comprehension. Spiral realm, Dracula with the pistol. Armor-clad samurai Yoshimitsu, spin you open with the Ginsu. Swamp spirit, Merovingian, my tomahawk a gift from the Indians. The valley breeze, peril of the high seas, creature from the reef. The unborn, death of Salazar, test of the pirate lord. Legend of law, touch you at the core. Melt down and reactor number 4. Radiation, permeate the cosmic equation. 369, space travel, effect of the butterfly. Universe inside the eye, cold harbor. Bomber weapon, Mahabharata. Trinity of the Father, stone falling. Gave his name the Star of Morning. I was there when Jesus was betrayed, when Abel's life was taken by Cain. In the period of Egyptian reign, hieroglyphs in the cliffs, that's how I mark my pain. Water pressure, many fathoms. Lemurian still from Atlantis, fire cannons. Crop fields left the patterns, sky shattered. The lightning struck the tower on the hill. Fire at will, night of the dark Sabbath. Split the stomach, slept inside the mammoth. The giant from the cave labyrinth. The time has come for you to face the maker of the maze, has it in the haze. Before I cast him out, I must know the demon's name. To cross the river you must pay. Ferryman, Charon, will take you on your way. Home sweet, whisper in the left ear the first time you heard her speak. Rap seance, projectiles the size of crayons. Camping trip in the chaos, they heard the whisper. The Gino Soki Preos. Back, his head just came off. You saw the separation. Trauma awaits inside the God's revelation. Purgatory, pistol pineal, pistol preparation. Tire tracks you face down in the vegetation. Rock you to sleep, I enjoy the conversation. Cut the body, sorry, I'm an abomination. Came to fuck with the team, I have a reservation. See you later, acid via elimination. Dry ice, that's your only self-preservation. Temptation, gun aim, I'm on station. The asylum, I was formerly a patient. I stopped the whole bloodline like a castration. Gave him time to grow up like a gestation. You on the ocean floor like a crustacean. You're facing the threat of nuclear proliferation. Only thing waiting for me is down damnation. Damnation, most my blood are left on the pavement. Flick the switches, bumps in your accommodation. Praising, I thank you all for your cooperation. Smack the taste out your mouth, no hesitation. Loose cannons, that's any type of provocation. Been in the field so long, thought I was grazing. Game changing, how you like this 12 gauge painting? Take my word, I don't need corroboration. I need the flathead pump with buckshot shells. I'm like Kurama, I'm morphing to the 9 tails. Ship sails, head to the north, anti-gravity. Swoop low, particle beam, burn your cavalry. Catacombs, bones in the vault, dark energy. Cremation of care, flame throw the effigy. Heresy, kid with the gold arms, iron knuckles. Mike the mentor, I came for all these rap muggles. Spells, troubles, hardware and black duffels. Type of shit that turned buildings to flat rubble. Earthquake and the typhoon, natural disasters. Eichmann with the bouquet, spy masters.
Evening, Mr. Tesla. You don't mind if I bring your tower down tonight, do you?
Deep-mouthed from their thrones, deep-seated, the choirs of the eons declare the last of the demons. The kingdom is thine to inherit. What
The hills have eyes in the killing fields. You broke the chains, open the seals. Classified, confirm the kills. Car candles at the window sills. Shots ringing, church bells in the shadows where I dwell. From the peaks where I fell, red tip the armor shell spinning like a carousel. The wind was blowing from the north. You saw my emblem on the cell. I went and learned, I never fell, whether I was old or frail. Close the lid, the last knell. Return to haunt the realm. The last pirate at the helm, and as far as I can tell, it's everything you do for self. Force filled around the aura. All your attacks I will repel. That with crimes you know about, things that I could never tell. Took your secrets to the grave, I took my secrets all to hell. Welcome me with open arms, all the ones that went before. Place my sword upon the ground, bow my head upon the floor. I will live forevermore. Meet the banshee if she called. Drag a corpse across the desert, let her hear the lion roar. Drag a hammer and a sword, please don't ask me what it's for. Came to the house of secrets and fell through the cellar door. Turn the pages of the book, see they stated down the law. Cut it up and stack it neatly. Package number 4, light flashes. Demons rising from the ashes, crawling through the stone passage. Enoch, you imagine, Icarus falling. Greek tragic, moving pictures with the whispers. I write scriptures. The lost street wandering, dining room conjuring, ectoplasmic vomiting. You saw the spirits in his eyes, the silhouettes of angels in the sky. Story of the knife, the 3 a.m. sacrifice. The stone is now sacred. Look inside the soul, it was vacant, like a spent shell casing. Everything in life you're facing is a test of your abrasion. Rough situation, my cannons aiming from the city. Trajectory equation, I maintain evasion. Deadly with the flake knife, laceration. I access all constellations with supreme concentration. Human flytrap, alien vegetation. This weapon in my hand is your demise. Direct correlation.
What doesn't exist in the real world? In the real world, there aren't any things, nor are there any events. That doesn't mean to say that the real world is a perfectly featureless blank.
Barbarians, you think of me as Luciferian. I'm the mad king, the Targaryen. Pay your debt with blood and flesh, burn it all, dip it Koresh. Saw the blood stains on the vest, it's exactly as you guessed. Had to stop to catch my breath, I just left them all for dead. There's something wrong inside my head, like every night when I'm in bed. That's when the spirits come to check, seems that I can never rest. Cloud forms and shadow men, massacre inside the gem. They tried to heal me with the zen, trap the soul inside the pen. Monster crawling down the hallway, but you can't muster the strength. What have I released upon us? It's the sum of all the dread. I already tipped the edge, I'm coming back to die again. Maybe sins were not forgiven, maybe I didn't repent. I really read book of the law, a lot of others just pretend. You too scared to turn the corner, you might see what's round the bend. Sure you know what happens then, if you start from the beginning. Already knew how this would end, with plenty bodies on the fence. Casting spells out of hell, with the sorcerer Relense. Every verse another curse, everything we do intense. Serpent tails in these spacecraft, the non-believers, they don't believe us. The ghost, language of the seasons. They tried to run but they couldn't move, you paraplegic. Spirits run through my veins like an intravenous. They only see us in shadow realms and dark castles. Send the gin to the door, we wrap the sealed parcel. Partial, that's the body parts we left in the cave. Marvel, as I summon all the dead from the graves. Catacombs and the tombstones, you never resting. One strike, you out of the game, no reinvesting. You pay your fare for the ferryman, can still be waiting. You came to see me in hell, I replace Satan. Cerberus on the spike chain, he needs feeding. I ate the bones of the first man inside Eden. Treason, they call me heretic, the sixth mention. You're descending, Darfleet, it's my dimension. I bore the son from the gods, it was all destined. When you summon the ghost, ask the right questions. Can you hear me? Spirits, are you here with us? Stop the seance, you can't, you unleash the chaos. Taylor, I was the father of the Bronze Titan, I was one of the six, Valentine Flashman. We invaded your neural link, the dream fever, preliminary, invocation, the Goetia, legendary, Solomon, the lesser key. They never see, like a 3-day false reprieve. Greed, I want the soul of everything living. I'm forbidden, legion, the unforgiven.
Dark Fleet.
Horror has a face, and you must make a friend of horror.
In the crowd fields I saw a man, he had a mask and metal hand. He signaled the saucer to land, the corn spiraled into a pentagram. The geometric scan, native curse in the Yucatan. Smiling me, the bazooka man, Byakugan like the Hugo clan. I know you heard the rumors, fable of the flying humans, the messianic illusion. Death from above, zombie paratroopers, killing fields beyond maneuvers. Spirits watch the bullets pass through us, twin brownings, enters firing, wolves howling. You came to see the crowning, I'm the monster from the mountain. Who's the woman by the fountain, weapon in hand, face shrouded. Disappeared when it was crowded, she was never seen again. What fate, past the house with severed heads on the gate. At the window I saw a face, terrifying gaze, eyes pierced through the brain. Dragon with the knife through the brain, mortified missiles landed. Eyes in hands, Pan's labyrinth, diamond craft above the car. Cash Landrum, last emperor I'm abandoned. My vengeance in the Sanskrit.
Horror and moral terror are your friends. If they are not, then they are enemies to be feared.
In the courtyard there is a tree that has been known to whisper to me. Saw the face of Katumi, moons of Saturn traveled through me. Felt the sword of the Misumi, held the world, you couldn't move me. The power of the stone, the amulet, the devil's throne. Walk the fire, welcome home, desert sand is where I roam. Landscape of the unknown, spend my voices on the phone, asking me if I'm alone. That's when I saw the ghost that flows, near the trees that overgrow, amongst the shadows and the crows. In the place where no one goes, past the village on the hill. Cream skin, Buffalo Bill, at your temple with the drill. Release the spirits of the real, orbit in the sky above. Take a shot and make the kill. Saw the craft above the ocean, I was there with Father Gil. When he came against the flea, broke his back upon the wheel. Then you saw me in the flesh, down your spine and frozen chill. Wish your eyes could open up, you could see it wasn't real. Pyramids on the camel, came to break Solomon seal.
I believe he was the real thing. He had given himself under demonic control. He was evil.
Very clever. Genius, for God's sake. Raving genius, you know. In a world of little tiny people, this crowd is saying, my God, why are you so unhappy? You want to make love? Well, make love, for Christ's sake. You want to take drugs? You want to expand your consciousness? Please do it.
Resurrect, blood dripping on the test press. Fire deflect, firearm fatal finesse. My pen scribble like the epics of the Gilgamesh. Best of the best, Picatinny Cockrell. Host of the tech, you cut down, hedging your best. Missile project, impossible to intercept. Straight through the vest, the pistol out of Bucharest. Shred your respect, the carbine came to caress. Show me the rest, I really couldn't care less. Hardly benign, you staring at your star sign. Peter Maximoff, I left you at the start line. Storm in the sky, hurricanes blow through the mind. Headlights, scope sights as I peer through the blinds. Ritual times, my word became the power that binds. Bats fly, midnight when the church bell chimes. Witnesses, they saw my ship above the power lines. Cylindrical craft, Barbosa sword of the mast. Master the art, Guangzhou, Hellsman staff. Peripheral dark, you saw me in the whole green past. Vengeful spirit, man with no mirror image. Vampiric, dark fleet, planetary pillage. 3 a.m., bodies dragged through the village. Bare hand on the weapon, 8 pints spillage. Finish, send me a postcard from Hell's Gate. I don't plan to reply, bitch, at any rate. Glaciers melt, monsters in the ice liquid. Space serpent, I wriggle in the star systems. The champion nobody wanted. Sonny, listen, this cold crimson was born out of hell's wisdom. God's kingdom, philosophy is Epicurean. Live a shot in the palm strike, boss rootin'. Warm sake, one will, Kawasaki, Uzumaki. I head kick you like Funaki. Mike Minoru, sword swipe, I'm like Zorro. Eddie Gordo, leg snap, Minotauro. Fleet logo, Saturn rings cut through the stone. Every clip I had emptied at the door of your home. I had a blast, you know the saying when in Rome. Sunlight gleam off the pole with the gold chrome. Dark soul brought a curse on the king's corporal. Humanoid creatures coming through the portal.
I have exposed myself to every form of disease, accident, and violence. I have driven myself to delight in dirty and disgusting debauches, and to devour human flesh. I have mastered every mode of my mind, and made myself a morality more severe than any other in the world.
You were a witness to the apocalypse, the vampire metropolis. The lid of my sarcophagus, you honorless. Your whole squadron is bomberless, you in decline. You carry a cat 9, sidewide the missiles hit your spine. You never run shit, dog gunner above the jungles. Apache gunship, shells pop, metal raindrops, twist the skull, fix the range spot. 308, tear your face off, arena of death, watch the cage lock. I'm the creature in the corner, stomp like the swan man of Georgia. Soul forger, retina scan data recorder. Your missile base is out of order. Break the cloud cover through the sun. MiG-31, roll the wooden horse for Troy. Supersonic in the Sukhoi, hit the spirit in the child's toy. Crooked train sets between ears where the brain's kept. Your IQ took a brain check, hit your dome is like a train wreck. That's the game, set match, attack Olympian acts. Ivory handles on the strap, it's pearlescent. There's only one down the seventh, eat village food like a peasant. Gravity weapon, light bending, hourglass, the sands of time. Extended clip holds 50 rounds. I'm still packing 49. What's the chances you'll survive? Hate to say not very high, gigantic surgery severed. Saturn 5 pierced the heavens, spill the blood in your 11s. Conceal the bombs, the sound deafens. Lava beams, stack smoke screen. Dig the spearhead in your melon. Cerebellum, spider crawling to the venom. Arachnophobia, you see only what you want. That's pareidolia, black dahlia, the scent of magnolia. I offer a cornucopia, the ghost of Mongolia. Cannibals from Monrovia, power lines to body surgeon. I'm behind the iron curtain, the ghost in any version. You were witness to my wrath. Pull the planets out the sky and crash. You super zero, captain slapdash. Up the blast, turn you to ash. Microscience to the math. Walk no further, it's a trap. Waiting round the back, death realm, hidden country. As below, so above me. These 50 minutes you went to lunch me. Told the angels not to trust me. Spies, the birdmen of Paraguay. Digital samurai, hammer high. Orbit held like a satellite. Parachuting to paradise. Kamikaze in the kingdom. I'm on the Nimitz on the Princeton. Saw the objects in the distance. Spy 1, you on the radar. Forward looking infrared, you in the quasar. Drop you with the phaser. Test the death laser.
The room he was working in became almost pitch dark, and he had to light candles and this sort of thing to continue what he was about.
Thrust the dagger in your heart with malice. Red balaclavas for the savage. Sniper on the roof of the parish. Fire at will, let him have it. Automatic chain fire through your sound baggage. 50 cal force a habit. Shot tag separate the carriage. Me and this M2 were married. Ninja gate and shots parried. Heavy machine guns carried. Bolt the shaft, projectiles anti-aircraft. Your whole world slowly pausing. F-18 super hornet. For us it comes natural, but you force it. Cannons coming out the headlights of the Porsches. Engine bay 1,000 winged horses. Descend upon you like armed forces. Suit is pale blue like the Nordics. You saw my ships above the Caucasus. Flying saucers, sorceress, shape-shifting metamorphosis. Ghosts of the orphanage. I roam the line with fleet giants. Tower above you like Goliath. Pillion passengers, popping pistols off the triumph. Hit the mark, I'm relying. Tear down your kingdom, I'm a tyrant. My son was named after the Titan. Man of Steel, the Bronze Arena. The Enchantress Philomena. You short of breath like emphysema. No cohesion, Dogon, dodecahedron. Dump the shirt, he goes recon. I'm not somebody you should sleep on. The whole skill set is slimy. Compact rifle for the jacket, the P90. Some type of creature they describe me. Devilish, malevolent. Demon of the desert crawling out the sand sediment. The master has returned to evident. King of snakes, the lion-headed Pegasus. 1,000 rounds in the premises.
It will be a relief to see lights burning through those dismal windows of Carfax Abbey once again.
Oh, yes. The Abbey always reminds me of that old toast, you know. Lofty timbers, the walls around are bare, echoing to our laughter, as though the dead were there.
Turning spells, cannons at the gates of hell, let me in. I had business with the king, brought the souls to the god inside the ring. From the castle where the witches sing, melodic sweet, honey mixed with the crow's feet. So like a condor off the mountain peak, your shirt, your grip, Rhodesian teeth. Your faith couldn't take the lead, show the love, judo sweep. Mush your teeth into the concrete, the spellcaster of the beast. You saw a man above the surface, you're obvious, you've no idea what lies beneath. Dagger out the sheath, rattlesnake in the beef. Temptress, organ of grease, ass like a Georgia peach. She sat beside me at the feast, red on my shoulders like a priest. You've no idea what you've unleashed. I'm never part of any scene. Came to the earth from the world of the unseen. Split the atom, the energy I release. Chainsawing through the crease, taking legs from the knees. Barbosa, captain at the helm in the sea breeze. We ate the sea bream, your whole man's catalogue is feces. I'm the unknown species. Sword of Damocles, I will impel you. With the stories of the ghosts, I will regale you. You and your forces, I repel you. Spray your face, you worm soul. I'm perched on the building like a gargoyle. Chow you fat, hard-boiled. With the devil, I'm embroiled in the clouds above me where I toil. Dark fleet, the inhumans. Plasma pistol, Rosicrucian. The fate you suffer worse than death. My conclusion, flick a switch, you never rebooting. Rap game, Grigori Yefimovich, Rasputin. I heard your dark shit's amusing. We the only ones to blueprint. All these pricks, they run and hide. Split you with the sickle and sever you with the scythe. Two-faced, you saw the other side. God bless your soul. To my supreme darkness, you're exposed. The whisper at night, where does it go? Dark realm, Shambhala, sixth dimension, Maharaja. With the god smoking marijuana. This the Shaolin versus Lama. This that Jeet Kune Do. The sky is high, the cloud is low. Drag you off stage at your own show. Elbow drop, stop your torso. Send the regiment with Morse code. Dead zone, Glock chrome, 47 yellow gold. Socks fold, red skull, black hole, silver bowl. Nickel plated pole, buckshot low, 6-shooter Pantone. In the grass prone, drugging off ready at your dome. I'm sending you war home. This the weapon in my hand, is the Brahma. The heat of 1,000 suns, the angel pearls. Now I become death, the destroyer of worlds.
And now I take my leave. I have a pressing appointment.
So dedicated to performing the ABOMINATION ritual that he actually goes to the length of seeking out and finding the perfect place and buying a house to do the actual ritual in. Nothing else, just actually to do this ritual. And it's in Loch Ness, BOLESKINE house. This is such an extreme thing to do. This is not a game. I think he's trying to break down, he's trying to push further than anyone else has been before. At the moment, his yardstick is the Golden Dawn. So he's already shattering that completely.
The ABOMINATION ceremony has an introduction which states that nobody should perform this ceremony.
The ABOMINATION dates back to the 14th century. The aim of the 6-month ritual is to master demons, but it was considered extremely dangerous. If the ritual went wrong, it was believed that evil spirits could be set loose and take possession of the magician.
The king erased the sword, delete the spirit fire, Lord, release the demons from the gourd. The end's the time where I was born, the secrecy you oversworn. I bought the gin, the devil spawn, blood in my eyes, this crown of thorns. Signal death and sound the horn, I'm with the children of the corn. The air is heavy from the storm, tied to juggernauts with force. 1,000 pieces I was torn, came in ectoplasmic form. Haunt the corridors of dawn, walk with the head of the Viking beyond. Start a realm fever proxy, bought me shit, it's just to chop me. Jungle vine, the man of spiders, crush the atoms in colliders. Spirits of vengeance, ghost riders, anecephalite the Lycans. Blood trenches on the islands, like the Mayans, we the Lyrans, heads of lions. My machines turn up to Zion. Tiger face who came from Lyra, metal viper, rocks packed inside my belt like the Kuiper. Drill sergeant, amputee, sniper, pulled the rifle from the binder. Pestle and mortar, bone grinder, pistol with the GPS to find you. Torture rooms, the realm of ravens, divination of the pagans. You only understand the layman. souls. Small print was in the code. Spear gun, the poison toad. The M60 unload. Who there goes? Friend or foe? They lure the beast with a child's toe. Dark magic. There's something moving in the attic. Fever dream, state of panic. I'm something different. Frank the rabbit. Give them both barrels. Let them have it. Foaming at the mouth, the dog rabbit. The point 220 swift rounds of rapid. This the Pulp Fiction package. Static, feedback, radio bachi. Right game Akatsuki. I murked the whole clan like Itachi. Bloodbath, silent death, disemboweling. At the moon I was howling. Demon eyes you saw me scowling. The Buddha's palm was shouting. Conjure devils from the fountain. I'm with the mystics from the mountain. Reduce the hypothermia. Polarized space, flat panspermia. Every spell I cast Disturbia. Fifth dimension felon. Boleskin house, ABOMINATION. For Eternia.
The ABOMINATION, a black magic ritual that no magician had dared undertake for centuries.
He certainly did do the ABOMINATION ceremony in the house, which is to do with conjuring up one's guardian angel. But in order to do that, you've got to release a lot of other spirits of one sort or another. Actually, I don't think mixed a great deal with the locals, but they knew what he was about.
Embarked on the climax of the ritual, summoning Karanzan, the dweller of the abyss, seen within the occult world as the devil himself.
The soldier dragged the corpse across the field. We destroy and then rebuild. I don't even bother to shoot. That's unless I shoot to kill. It's automatic like the chill, like the writing out the quill. There's a seance in the cellar. That's my house on Silent Hill. All the devils will reveal. Flay the skin, orange pill. 7-2 of the Goetia. I came to break the seal. Touch your hand inside the darkness. We already made the deal. Cut a check and pay the bill. That's the karma of the will. 0 point, that's the real. Dig the pole into the ground. Wave the flag, raise the banner. Mushroom clouds in the desert. Byzantine gold hammer. I'm the 6, circle 7. Light show, Brahma weapon. You were summoned by the heavens. Gave the mark of the 11. Secrets of the brethren, know the barren code. I'm descending. You have no answers for me. You don't understand the question. Dream catcher made a bone. Coppola above the dome. I still bear the serpent's mark of the devils I was shown. In the morning I was taken. 3 a.m. the clocks froze. The assembly of the spirits. That's for whom the bell tolls. They knock your magic in the snow. Bury me behind the stone. Even though I was alive, like the Canterville ghost. Drag the warheads on the chain. Scuttle like the roaches. They say the witches live in that house, so don't approach it. Took the pistol unlawful. Touch the blade of the immortal. All the timelines will converge deep inside the portal. Port Saturn with the snorkel underwater corporal. Shoot the spear gun through your back like a sharp dorsal. I'm the vampire on the ridge. Okinawa Hacksaw Ridge. 2-4, I'm in the ring. Hacksaw Jim, rain showers from the brim. Dark power of the ring. Play the flute, the demons sing. That's the vices of the king. The grenade is in your mouth. I already pulled the pin. Spoke the terror of the age. The alignment of the gin. Read the page, cast a spell. That's the den of curses. Murders, any dimensions they hate traverses. Skylab, you the infected. Arrow club undetected. Inside the Ringz Ov Saturn, I was resurrected. Legion.
Know where you are, Bartholomew. I will tell you where you are. You are about to enter hell, Bartholomew. Hell! The netherworld, the infernal regions, the abode of the damned, the place of torment, pandemonium, Abaddon, Tophet, Gehenna, Naraka, the pit, and the pendulum.
Black Hawk down, power dragon 6 feet in the ground. Barrier sound, the nigga put the Harriet down. Lead pellets, that's the wormhole psychedelics. Theater glove, that's the handheld cybernetics. Chemical world, bonded with the right process. Drum mag on the tech, like a swarm of locusts. Saw the look in her eyes, how I charm cobras. Need cadavers to test, how we fill quotas. Supercharged motors, wind horsepower. Head kick to your jawline, anti-sour. I'm in the tower, my Hawkeye beam on the bow. Push your whole shit back like a cockano. Henry the soul, spirit wander through the portal. Snap your corporal, give a fuck if it was unlawful. Abnormal, my team purpose built for the task. Came to the last, my face tailor-made for the mask.
My father imprisoned a friend of his in this room for 3 years. When he was released, he could never again bear to look at the sun, or even the daffodil.
Tears of the sun, they trickle on the moon's surface. Prepared, I left one in the chamber on purpose. Spin the blood, rocket propelled, death matches. Dip my rod in the pool, bitches saw catches. Ghost, you heard the creaking of the door latches. Cracking, you heard the sound of the beast hatching. 16 slam the table, all action. Last name is Jack, first name Cactus. Still mattress, I'm more you like the mandible claw. These man bowl life down to a slab of the raw. Oh what bored, the truth is no competition. I've been penning as hell since the coalition. No cash in the bed, Greek superstition. Shells enter your brain like an aneurysm. A king covered in blood like a Christ risen. Legion, Starfleet, Saturn division.
My family have always been interested in such things. Somewhere in the human mind, my dear Francesca, is the key to our existence. My ancestors turned to life.
Hamburger Hill, my flags wave above the corpses. Black storks slammed on the ground, special forces. Caution, I brought the terror of the first angel. My praise of the demons of the round table. Past masters, the pen moving automatic. I'm off the planet, I sat on the throne of magic. Control damage, push me to my limitation. Grant access to Cromwell invocation. Son of Satan, Saturnian, the son of seven. Heard the legend, it's written on the blade weapon. Prep session, the gurney plays vertical. They brand the tools cause the knife game's surgical. Pound the flesh, take it from the hole in the chest. Suffer the fate, I couldn't ask for anything less. Forget the rest, the curse mark soon landed. Supernatural apparel, cash landry.
Any sort of garment other than the softest is agony to my flesh. My eyes are tormented by all but the faintest illumination. Odors assail me constantly. And as I've said, sounds of any degree whatsoever inspire me with terror.
So be my grave without an end, that earth may swallow up my shame.
And before our forces are wiped out completely, now is the time to negotiate in order to obtain the best conditions possible. He will know his own weaknesses. He will be reasonable.
When will the lesson be learned? When will the lesson be learned? You cannot reason with a tiger when your head is in its mouth!
No magician should perform this invocation of the sorceress. Drag my axes through the orphanage, body swinging crooked towers, hydrochloric rain showers. The temple of blood devours, bring the flowers. Vampiric council after hours, the realm of lost allowance. I stood above the temple, they all cowered. They thought they were alone, the deities of stone. Bombard your vessel from the carrier, carpet bombs from the Harrier. Dance with witches in the courtyard. Pen the script like Plutarch. Faces peering through the hedge maze. Every hair on your body will raise. Static spirits, speaking tongues, I'm incoherent. My visage horrid, touch the ceiling's abhorrent. Razor blade wrecking ball Olympics. I'm dumping two if you complicit. I read the spells from the inscription. I am legion, heptagram releasing. Fire rifles and tetrahedrons. Baphomets bleeding. I breathe the paralyme secreting. Flip the crucifix, St. Peter. You're not worthy. Sniper on the parish, Icelandic magic. They unearth me. Jaw slam to better mastiff. The shock anaphylactic. Stretch the realm like elastic. Son of Mr. Fantastic. Alpha levels, Reed Richards. This bat was made for your meniscus. The sword of the Invictus. All the honors I relinquish. Bastions trample bloody meadows. El Diablo under sombreros. Favela phantoms, Rio de Janeiro. You see me rising from the snowfall. Constantinople, summon me, crack the black opal. The fallen ones are vocal. You will never leave this place. You're all hopeful. Spider crawling on the toll booth. Desert the borders, sun is scorching. I'm in the desert with the forces. Under Middle Eastern skies, I reached in, removed the warlock size. Took his vision and his sight. Qigong, iron bars, the eyes of Laura Mars. My coffin float amongst the stars. Imperial Guard, standing ovation for the incantation. The tomb need no restoration. I practice patience with impatience. You stared into my eyes, they were vacant. Or so you thought. The place where you were taught, we learned to kill for sport. Iron Cross, Brigadier, Thundering Mantis, Brian Lung, Karyan, Orochimaru with Shaman Gates. I crash in central Japan. I don't need a battle plan. Fire at will, speeding bullet train juggernaut. Turn your kingdom to a hill. Giant boulder is the marker where I stood with shield and armor. The ones who dwell within supreme Jin. You saw the sigil on the ring. That's the symbol of the king. Send my subordinates to your coordinates. It's torturous. I'm Mephisto metamorphosis, super necessary. I'm on the dromedary, Paimon, plane engine landed Saigon. Snap the vessel on the Nikon. I fell to earth with Dragon, the last martyr. You attempt to avert disaster. Split my side from all the laughter. Komodo dragon crawling out my stomach cavern. The reptiles who inhabit the Grimoire. Iconography, uranium U-boats. The father of rocketry. 0.0 chance you stopping me. Four dimensional fabric. Hellboy pistols hit galactic. The tomahawk hits you fractured. Classified, all information is redacted.